Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Chatterbox Podcast. I'm going 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. But we're not talking about those high numbers with my man Joshua here from That's OD. Those numbers, they don't exist there. What up, my boy?
What's goody?
What's goody? Yes. We're going to get right into it because as soon as I seen That's OD, as soon as I seen what you were doing, and I don't know how long you were doing it, but I was like, yeah, I need you on the show. Entrepreneur.
Appreciate that.
Entrepreneur. Look at the most trending, the most everything. Like this style's in right now.
Facts.
And the question is, how did you get it? Like, how do you get this stuff? But we're not gonna. That's for later. That's for later. So, Josh.
Yeah.
How did you? When did you start? When did you start this this passion? This has to be a passion.
Yeah, sneakers is definitely my passion. Not gonna lie. Sneakers, clothing, fashion. I wouldn't go as far as saying fashion because there's a lot that goes with fashion, but sneakers is definitely my passion.
So sneakers. So mainly in That's OD is sneakers, right?
We have a mix of sneakers, clothing, accessories, collectibles. It's a variety of things.
And how long bro, these sneakers, I feel like everyone should stop what they're doing real fast and look it up, like, but chill. Because these sneakers, they're heat. I've seen these are things that I was like, all right, celebrities have this. You know what I'm saying? Like, regular people don't have this. It's
popular.
Yeah. Very, and now you're giving the access to regular consumers, regular everyday people who like sneakers to get these kicks.
Right.
These fly kicks at a reasonable price.
At the best price.
At the best price. Damn.
Guaranteed.
Shit. Damn.
Guaranteed.
Damn, I should have rephrased that because not the best price, but the only price guaranteed that you could get these at. Wow. So how long estimate?
So I started collecting sneakers probably like as long as I can remember. Like when I was like probably like a kid, middle school. And then it just grew. Like I went through phases where obviously everyone goes through styles, phases. Like I started with Nikes, Jordans. I switched to Vans. Then I sold all my Jordans, sold all my Nikes, only designer. Then back to Jordans and Nikes. And now I'm only on Jordans and Nikes.
Only on Jordans and Nikes.
So I don't know what I'm going to switch to next. But if I'm going to switch, I don't know.
So as far as, I don't want to ask you as far as profits, but what holds the value more, designer or Jordan?
Designer holds no value.
No, zero.
No, zero.
Sorry, designer people.
Zero.
We're not gonna name no designer
that's
people.
facts. Like I actually know I could actually speak on like investing in sneakers.
Yeah.
But basically every sneaker is like art. It's like a painting. It's like anything else, and it does gain value. If you think about a sneaker you liked when you were younger or growing up, I bet you if you look up that sneaker now, it's gonna be like 700, 600. I can almost guarantee it. It's just a matter of can you even find that sneaker?
Yeah.
So it's like every sneaker, as long as you're willing to hang on to it, there's profits to be made. And nowadays, now that the sneaker market's so crazy, you don't even have to hang on to it.
Right.
Sometimes it's even better to sell it faster.
And you know what's crazy? That people out there, oh, what the heck is this guy doing on That's OD and this and that? Do you hear what's being said? The markets, the sneaker value, the return on investment, how much is it going up in value? How much is going? That's business stuff.
Yeah, it's
right?
up to you. You can hold the shoe for 2 years. You're gonna make more money, or you could sell it right now. But either way, you're gonna make money.
So look, I'm so glad I got you here because I'm in the group chat, me and my buddies, and we're all trying to get kicks. I at this point, I don't even own like more than 5 pairs of kicks. But for some reason, my buddies are trying to get kicks, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna try to get it.
Right.
And then I'm like, but which ones are gonna hold value? Which ones I could get that resell?
Right. So that changes often. So right now, the number one shoe to invest in is dunks. Any dunk.
High
low,
top or low top?
Low highs. Highs, yes. All right, I said no highs, and then I said yes. Some highs, every low.
Really?
Yeah.
My boys told me
one right now.
Low dub.
Nah. That's the number one shoe to invest in right now, besides like Yeezy foam runners and slides.
So I remember Yeezy. I don't know if we could talk prices. I don't even. But Yeezys. I remember Yeezys were very cheap.
Right.
At a time.
Yeah.
And then just recently I looked, I was like, you know what? I'm just going to buy it. Like when, because I seen everyone with it, I'm like, I'm just going to buy a pair.
Right.
And then I'm like, hold on. Like these ain't the prices. I seen $60, $80 retail.
Yeah.
Like
the retail for slides, I think is $85. I might be wrong on that, but might be right too. Yeah. It's around there. It's not 100.
Yeah.
It's not that 40. So it's around there. I'm pretty sure it is 85 though.
Yeah. And then you have them for
120. There's different colors. So certain colors are 120 and they go all the way up to 170. And the ones I sell for 170, I've seen for close to 300.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So it's like the good thing about this game is you could kind of like, you could charge however much you want.
Yeah.
If you have somewhere to go and you some people will pay it.
Yeah, you got the clientele for it and you got returning customers.
It's all about your clientele. It's all about your customers.
I bet. I'm cool with a $30, $40 profit and then just keep doing that. $30, $40 a couple of times go up, But that's definitely the sneaker game. And I'm telling you, bro, these EE shorts, I see your stories every single day. Like I look at it, like I don't ever look at people's stories, but since I knew you were coming on, I'm like, all right, I need it. And I'm like, yo, you get different flavors. And for some reason, I don't ever wear shorts, but
you just feel like
these things.
Like, let me get those.
Let me get this.
Those are the essential shorts are like hot right now.
Essential.
It's like the way to go. Like EE, there's a story behind it. Like, he was grinding for years and years before he blew up. And from New York based. So it's like New York supports it and it's doing good, really good for him and for everyone who's like me is trying to resell.
And you can't, and it's like at this point that's casual wear too. Like if you're you're not gonna go hang out with EE shorts now. You're gonna go out.
Yeah, like you're stepping out. It started like that though. Like probably last year it was like casual, but now it's like all right. Now everyone's like, all right, this is what I need. That's honestly sells more than sneakers.
Yeah.
The second I post them, it's over.
They're gone. Yeah. And I see the flavors from everywhere. Hey, what's up? This video is sponsored by Level Up Academy and Level Up Algo, an organization focused on leveling financial freedom to pave the future in gold. This organization focuses on advancing our community via tactical financial guidance and education. Thank you for tuning in. Please take the time to go like, subscribe, and even possibly share. Those EE shorts, those are specific drops on like a website or something?
Yeah. So the brand is Eric Emanuel.
Okay.
He drops every Friday, Wednesdays too. So Wednesday and Friday. And he drops on his website. He also drops in-store. The in-store drops are crazy because everyone's pulling up. The lines are crazy. So if you're not into the lines, you try online, but that sells out probably like 3 to 7 minutes. 7 minutes is probably like like it's over. But you might be lucky. You might get a few. You know
what's crazy? I didn't know he was that frequently dropping. Wednesdays and
twice a week. But it's not. But sometimes it varies. Sometimes he'll even drop something on a Saturday randomly,
like a different color wave.
Yeah.
I wish someone had to connect. Like, yo, what color you dropping?
And the people that work there, they do.
Oh yeah, they have. We're not gonna talk about that.
Yeah, we can't talk about that.
We can't get them fired.
They know what's coming up.
So how hard is it to keep up on these trends?
It's not. It depends what you're involved in. Like who you're following. Now we got social media. We're on Instagram. Instagram's gonna show you what you constantly look. So if you're constantly looking at clothes, it's gonna keep updating you. So if you're not living in that world, you might not keep up. But I definitely live in that world, and I definitely constantly see what's new. I could already tell what's coming up next. Like, I know what's coming up next.
Yeah.
Soon I feel like I predict Dunks are gonna get out the way, Yeezys are gonna get out the way, and it's gonna be It's gonna be something else. New Balance is doing really good.
I was waiting. I was just
New
waiting.
Balance,
I was
New Balance is doing really good right now.
New Balance is
and
hot.
I think it's only a matter of time till it's over. Like they take over.
And you heard it here first. New Balance is up next.
Hot right now.
They're hot. They're going. That's it.
Comfort. Mm-hmm. Colors are fire. And that's what matters, comfort and colors.
I like Yeezy for that, like straight comfort.
Facts.
Like I'll buy a pair of Yeezys just to grind, like run them into the ground. But facts. That's very crazy. Keeping up with all these trends and fashions. Oh, I just had another question that just popped into my head. And gone. Whatever. So now you have your own store.
Right.
That's OD.
Yeah.
It's called That's OD.
Yeah.
Why?
Well, just coming from New York, that's something we say. Everything is that's OD. Oh wow, that's OD. She's OD. That car's OD. Everything's OD. Like so, especially where I'm coming from. Like that's a word we always use. So it's like I just figured let me just go with that.
And you know what's crazy? I feel like everyone knows what that's OD means. Like,
yeah,
that's overdoing it. That's overdose. Like that's
you're wilding.
Yeah,
it's a New York term.
That could be good and bad.
Facts.
But in this case, it's always all good because the heat and that's OD. Like that's OD.
And then everybody comes and they, if they're not from New York, which we're in Soho, so a lot of people are not. It's tourists. We explain to them what OD means here, and it makes And then if you are from here, it's better for you.
That must feel great. Like you have tourists coming over there and you're explaining to them on top of educating them about, other sneakers. And because I can imagine like people are always going to ask you, especially from a business standpoint, like, yo, how come?
Yeah. This very similar questions that you're asking now.
Yeah.
They're very similar. Like, what's the hottest shoe? What's the most popular? Most popular shoe right now is the Pandas, the Dunk Low.
Is that the black and white one?
That's the most popular shoe I've lived through to see. I've never seen anything like it.
That's crazy.
You have a store with only those, and you're gonna do.
And you're gonna do good. Yeah. So, what's the most hype shoe that is just like, yo, you could really just still get this anywhere? If any,
hype that you could get anywhere. That's a good question. Maybe all white Air Force One. But even that is hard to get everywhere.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
What's the price of Air Force Ones right now? Do you know?
They just recently raised the retail to 110. Everyone's mad about that. They were 90, now they're 110. They were 90, then 100, then now 110.
Do you hold Air Force One in the store? Yeah?
Yeah.
You got size 11?
Yep.
They coming home with me today. Yeah. That's crazy. So, what is like, did you have any doubts before like entering the business? Like being an entrepreneur, like a sneaker store, how did you get all these sneakers? That's one of the things like, yo, how did you get all these sneakers? And like, how did you feel like that was going to support your life? You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes taking a leap. I
definitely had a lot of doubts.
Yeah.
I definitely had a lot of doubts. Like the first year that I was doing it, I was doubting it. I was like, oh, I'm not making enough. Like I'm only making $30 each shoe, $20. I'm like, yeah, it's not worth it. But then I just kept doing it, investing more, and not being scared to do it. And then I realized like I could take this to the next level. How? Now I got to get a store. Have to. And then once I got the store, it took, next level, and it's fast.
It's very fast. Yeah. So when did you open your storefront?
I think it's been about almost 2 months now.
Almost 2 months, and you're already on a podcast. Yeah. Congratulations! Like you're moving quick. You're moving quick. You
fast.
Your page is great. Your logo's fire. Your inventory is fucking. That's OD. Like, and you have access to things that a lot of people don't have access to, and that adds value. Like that means you're valuable. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you can't get it at certain places, you go to That's OD and get it.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So within this whole time period of you figuring like, I bet I love this. I love sneakers. There's a passion to having a storefront. Were there any failures or downfalls in between it? Or was it just all uphill?
No, it's definitely not all uphill. Definitely there are failures. There's bad investments. Mm-hmm. There's learning what shoes to not invest in. One mistake I was making was I was buying shoes that I like. Mm-hmm. The shoes that I like are not always what's popular. Mm-hmm. You might want to get a shoe that not everyone's wearing. Maybe not everyone's wearing it because it's not popular. And then that shoe will be a bad investment because it might not make you a profit. You might even lose money. So I learned to not buy the shoes that I personally don't like Yeezys at all. Mm-hmm. Never wore them, never tried them on. Nothing. No. But that's my hottest seller besides like certain shorts and shit like that. So what I learned is to not invest in what you care about in anything. Whether it's, oh, I like this house. Oh, I like this car. I like this. Do what is selling. Mm-hmm. Put your personal... Just get that out.
Just get that. Put that to the side. Put that in the back burner.
Invest in what's already selling.
Yeah. That's crazy. Have you ever... Do you buy sneakers from people? Yeah. You buy sneakers as well?
Yeah.
Like, be like, I got this heat.
Yeah, so always.
That process between picking up... Because I know there's a specific brand out there that have shoe checkers and all of that stuff. Right. Do you go through the same kind of process or how?
With legit checking?
Yeah.
So that goes back to just my history of doing sneakers. Like I've been collecting sneakers for about 15 years right now. Mm-hmm. Like consistently. Mm-hmm. I could just look at the shoe and know it's real. Mm-hmm. Right now they have very good fakes. And even those I can like kind of catch them like right away. So with legit checking, I do that myself. With buying it off people, that's like an everyday thing for us.
Yeah,
like,
people come every day.
People come through. We try to make the store mostly focus on selling, but I have a select few friends that do come through. They will sell stuff. I do go every weekend to different events, sneaker events, to get as much sneakers as I could get. Mm-hmm. So I'm constantly buying sneakers.
And you're just like always
every week.
Sneakers.
Like every week we're going crazy. Like I'm buying the most. Like I'm buying hundreds of sneakers every week.
That's fire. Yeah. And EEs.
EEs is more limited. EEs is like, yeah, you could get them, but it is limited though. So it's not, you're not getting.
But you're buying the most, I feel. I mean, well, then again, I don't follow a lot of these stores that will have something people, except yours.
Everyone, like, there's people that do it on really big levels. There's people that are spending millions, you know what I mean, on certain events. At certain events, they might spend $1 million right there. Like, but you know, it's just on focusing on what you're doing at the moment. Not, you know, don't focus on everybody else.
That's right, and people should take that into consideration with their life. Don't focus on everyone else. Stay on your grind, stay in your own lane, and then go forward. Yeah. When you focus on everyone else, you could move so damn far in life, and then be like, I'm finally where I'm at, where I wanted to be, but I'm still so focused on someone else that I don't even notice all the progress I made.
Exactly.
So, what advice can you give to people in your specific lane? Because I know this is a huge industry.
Yeah.
This is a huge industry, and there's probably young kids out there who have plenty of sneakers.
Yep.
Or flipping sneakers. Like, that's the thing. Like, asking their mom for money and be like, yo, mom, can I get this? And, you know.
Exactly.
Buy the sneaker and use all their money or whatever.
Yep. The advice I would give in this particular to this is just, like I said, invest in the shoes that you know are going to sell. Don't personal preference, put it away. Don't be afraid to invest. Don't invest your last dollar because you might lose. And just keep consistent. If you're consistent, you're good. If you're posting shoes every day, if you're always updating your inventory, if you're always doing something, people are going to know like what you're about. This guy's always had sneakers. Like, once you take 2 weeks off, it's like the gym. You take 2 weeks off, you're going to lose everything.
Yeah.
So with the sneakers, you take 2 weeks off, you might lose all your customers. They might have found someone else. They might go somewhere else. Now they got another store. So stay consistent. Don't give up. Just keep going.
Keep going. You know, that's one of my biggest things I tell people. Don't give up. Press on the gas and just keep up the grind. Because once you let go of that gas, you start building momentum and you start slowing down.
Passion. Not even about you. It's like this is a business. Someone's gonna pass you.
Yeah, everyone's it's not everyone's working towards something.
Everyone's gonna pass. Yeah. There's someone who's going harder than you. Someone who woke up earlier.
Yeah.
Someone so you just gotta be up earlier than them.
Yeah, exactly. So the store is amazing. How was it finding the location? Was it tough, or were you offered it?
The location is actually what determined it for me. Was because I also do real estate, and I was talking to someone that I knew, and I was telling him like, the only way I would consider opening a store was if I was in this location for X amount of dollars a month. And then it took 6-7 months before he ever even called me and was like, yo, I got the perfect spot for you. When he called me, I was like, hesitant. It's been mad long. I'm like, all right, let me just check it out. Checked it out. I was like, yeah, this is the spot. Because the block is like, it's lit. There's always people around. I was like, this is it. And then, once I saw it, I knew. Like they say, once you'll know. I knew. I was like, oh yeah, this is it. Like, I got to get this spot.
Yeah.
So I did everything I had to do. Got the spot. Location was very important. And that's another thing. Location is probably number one. Location is key. Yeah. Especially you can't be tucked away and trying to or in an area where it's just like, yo, bro. You could, but it's only gonna take you so far. Yeah. You could do it. You could do good too,
Yeah. I mean, everything's word of mouth. Like if people be like, yo, I know a cool spot, but you would have to actually work on getting those type of people.
Yep.
More than what you have. You know what I'm saying? But the stuff there is fire. Keep looking at this photo. And is it hard to get from a regular person, like, yo, no regular person is going to get any of this stuff that you have in the amount that you have it in. But is it hard to get one of these sneakers? Like if I was just...
It's not impossible. It's hard. There's different ways to do it, to go about it. Since nowadays everything's raffles and the pandemic messed a lot of things up for everybody. Like, you can enter as many raffles, have your mom enter the raffle, your grandma, your sister, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, whoever, and just enter as much as you can. You'll get a shoe. You definitely will. Like there's certain drops. Like you go on Twitter, they'll tell you like 100,000 pairs are coming out. Mm-hmm. They'll tell you which size is how many of each size is coming out, so you know what size to go for.
So is that one of your biggest resources that you use? Is Twitter?
Twitter is probably my number one.
You go on Twitter and you're just like, you know what?
Because Discords charge you. So it's like, all right, if you're in any type of business, you want to keep your expenses as low as you can. Discords are going to charge you. Twitter's not going to charge you. Twitter's free. Follow all the accounts that are posting the same info you're going to get in the Discord. Follow all of them. They're going to post every day. They're going to post you links. They're going to post this. They're going to post restocks. They're going to post what store is getting more tomorrow. Twitter is definitely where it's at.
You have a Discord?
I've been in the Discord.
You've been in
I don't have it personally have a Discord. But I noticed that when I was in the Discord, I'm seeing the same exact stuff that Twitter's showing me.
Just regurgitating the information.
Twitter is where it's at.
That's crazy.
It's more than Instagram. Twitter is like crucial.
I wonder, like, look at this doll. Excuse me. I can't call it a doll, right? I can't call this a doll.
It's called a bear brick.
A bear brick.
Yeah.
What is it? Like, what is it?
So it's like it's a Metacom toy, which is a Japanese toy brand. They collaborate with a lot of different brands. Like that one, for example, is Crank. They collaborate with Bape. They collaborate with anyone you can think of. They've collaborated with them, and they'll make their own custom bear brick. Like that one's a Bape, Levi. That one I got is another perfect example. I got that one for $4,000. Mm-hmm. That bear, $4,000. I sold that for $20,000.
What?
Yeah.
Excuse me. What?
Yeah.
$4K?
Yeah.
And you sold it for 20. You see? All right.
20,000.
So did you know that there was gonna be a resale behind it?
Hell yeah.
You knew that off the bat.
I bought like 3 of them.
Yeah, and sold each one for 20.
I have one. I sold one, and then I sold 2. So yeah, I still have one.
I mean, I got 2,000 to my life savings.
2,000, you could do a lot.
We got to. I'm gonna have to freaking buy a bear brick. That would be a good investment. Like that's a great investment. And where can I find the information when a next bear break is gonna drop?
There's all different apps. There's Hypebeast. There's SNS. There's Twitter. Number one. Twitter is number one. Bro.
Twitter's number one. Like, you keep referring to Twitter.
Instagram. So Instagram's gonna tell you when stuff's coming out. Follow the pages of the brands that are hot. Follow Nike. Follow Adidas. Follow Supreme. Follow everyone. Your local store.
Can we get one place to follow the secret sauce? This is the secret sauce right here.
Twitter is it.
Twitter.
I'm telling you, Twitter is it. Twitter is definitely it. Besides of a Discord, Twitter is definitely the way to go. And it's free.
All these sneakers, so much money. I'm telling you. And they're all great. But the thing is, like, you have a business. On top of your business, what you're selling are things that hold value. Clearly, you're already selling them for a profit.
Right.
Like, as soon as you sell them, they're profitable. You're not going to sell something
exactly
for cheaper. You're not the manufacturer of them. Exactly. So you're gonna sell them obviously for a profit. So all of these brands, so these fits you have on your page, you have like a shirt, a shorts, a hat, and sneakers.
Right.
Who puts these outfits together?
Oh, I did that.
So you're stylist too. My boy is a stylist too. So you were just made to do this.
Yeah.
You know how to put outfits together, how to get fly.
Facts.
You know?
That's a New York thing.
That's a New York thing. That's OD.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start using that all the time now. I don't think I really say it like that, or I stopped saying it. But now I'm gonna just be like,
people have brought it to my attention that I say it a lot.
Yeah,
so that's what makes, that's something else. I'm like, yeah, all right, this is the name of the store.
Yeah, that's
what we're going with.
So, another question for the people who are trying to do this or trying to get into the lane, when they're buying merchandise, right? What is the average size to look for? Like
smaller size?
No.
And the biggest size.
The smaller size and the biggest size?
Yeah. In clothes.
In clothes?
Clothes, you want to go for the smallest size. If it's an extra small, get an extra small. And if it's a double XL, get a double XL. Medium, larges, they're going to make more of. So the value's not going to be high. They make less smalls. They make less double XLs because there's less small people and there's less double XL people.
All right.
Medium, large is common. So if it's common, there's a lot. Same with sneakers. 10.5, 11. Those are common sizes. So you want to go for the 13s, 12.5s. 5.5, 7.
That's crazy because I was always thinking like that's some of the things I was thinking about. Like when I'm telling you, me and my boys go on whatever they snap on, and they'll show the picture. Got him. Oh, nice for you, and low key down low, you like bastard.
Yeah.
Like, and it's just like I didn't even
want them. I didn't even want them. Wish you got them.
I just wish I had them so I could get the $30.
That's
right?
part of the sneaker game, bro. It's like a lot of it's just based on just saying you got it.
That's crazy, and not even wear it. Just tuck it in your closet somewhere, and hopefully get enough sneakers that we could just open up a business.
Yeah,
that's great, man. How many pairs of sneakers do you think you have?
Me personally, or the store?
The store. Well, you, as a matter of fact, yeah, you personally.
In my personal collection, I have probably a good 400.
What?
Yeah, my personal collection.
400 sneakers?
Yeah.
That's not including the store.
No. Yeah, I keep my personal out the store. Like I don't put it.
Nah, you gotta keep something in there because there's a price on some of them.
Yeah. Some of them.
You wearing anything special today?
This is the Jordan 2 Union. Pretty popular shoe.
Pretty popular. Something light, right? Yeah. Something light for the people out there. And it's great what you're doing. It's great. This is great. Business, from a business standpoint, from an entrepreneurial standpoint, shoot your shot. Because if not, you're going to miss. You're going to always miss. You don't shoot your shot. You found the place. You talked to the realtor. You got the number that you wanted. And you're putting in work. And you're passionate about what you do. Right. I feel like that's what makes businesses go far. It's the passion behind it. So you just decided to do this on your own?
So basically I was collecting. People would come over to my house and be like, oh, I want this shoe. Oh, I want this shirt. Oh, what do you got? Half the time I didn't have their sizes, but I knew I could get them because I already knew a lot of people just from me shopping. I met networking is also key. Always talk to people, get their number, get their Instagram. That's one of the most important things you could do. Just talk to people. Don't act like you know you're the man.
Yeah.
But I would call those people. I'd be like, hey, my boy needs a size 10. You got it? My boy needs an 11. You got it? And then it just started growing. And I'm like, oh, wait, I'm actually making $100. I made $100 today. I made $50 today. And then I was like, how can I make more? And then I just started. Now I got every size. Now it's in my house. Now I'm shipping it out. I'm like, damn, this is a lot of work. Now I'm like, I need help. I need employees. I need a store. And that's literally how it happened.
And now you're here.
And my boy called me with the location. And I was like, oh, yeah.
Yeah. It's insane.
And I just did it.
So I got to ask you this Supreme floor mat, right? Is it of any value?
Yeah. That's a valuable mat. That's probably like a $300 mat.
Yeah, and you just have people walking over it.
Yeah.
That's bossy right there. I like that. That's honcho. That's honcho. We are at probably 30 minutes. I already see it's getting close to that time. But before we go, is there anything you want to tell people in this earth, in this world, or just anything that you would like to speak about?
If there's anything I could tell people, it's like I was saying earlier, just always remember that there's someone going harder. There's someone who's up earlier. There's someone who's running faster, doing more pull-ups, push-ups. And you just got to make sure you're doing better than them at all times. You have to be very competitive, very consistent. And don't worry about personal problems, personal issues. Just keep going.
Just keep going.
That's it. Don't let them do better than you. Don't let anyone do better.
You can't.
Because
that's when you fail.
Yep.
And we're not talking about failure. We don't talk about failures on this. I was like, one of my questions was, what's your biggest failures? And then I was like, we not failure. We don't fail.
That's
ain't nothing.
Normal. Everyone's failing.
Yeah, everyone's going to fail at something, but it's about it's about the rebound. How do you bounce back from it?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, I fail at a lot of things, but how am I going to bounce back? Sometimes I start seeking the bounce back. It's like, all right, bet. How can I do this better? But how can we get in contact with you?
Via Instagram, thatsodnyc. Via Twitter, thatsodnyc. Facebook, thatsodnyc. TikTok, thatsodnyc.
Everything thatsodnyc.
Email me, thatsodllc@gmail.com. And yeah. But the Instagram is key.
Instagram's key. Stay tuned to those stories.
Yeah, watch the stories every day.
And website coming soon?
Possibly.
Yeah. Shipping worldwide?
We ship worldwide currently, but the website is possibly. Because everything's in limited quantities.
Okay.
So we might not have enough.
By the time you reach
the customers that's in the store and everyone else. One day we will though, but as of right now, the website's a maybe.
A big maybe, but I feel like I want to see the website up soon. That's OD. Like I was saying earlier, we one thing away from having everything shut down. But that's ODNYC. Another episode in the books with my boy Joshua. That's OD. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.